Welcome to Bromley Baptist Church, Bite Size. Well, we're living in lockdown. We've been told by the government to stay at home. What's the best thing about this for you? Have a think. We talk about what we miss, don't we? But what do you like about it? No commute. You can wear your joggers and your t-shirt every day. Now think about, why do you think God put your life on pause in this way? I don't mean why did God bring COVID-19 into the world? There's lots of sermons on that. I mean for you and your life, what did God want to achieve for you at this time? Whatever lockdown means for you, more work, more time, less time. What can God teach you? What can you learn? Your life isn't just a byproduct of COVID-19. God's plans are so intricate that He is thinking precisely about you at this time. Like a telescope with a fine focus, He is zooming straight in on you. If God told you in January, okay, I'm going to give you, let's say, 2 months with a very different life, what are you going to do with it? What would you have said? What would you say now? What are the amazing things that you could achieve with this time? It has to surely be more than getting rid of the out-of-date spices and cleaning the patio, which is pretty much all I've achieved. So perhaps have a think. What can I achieve at this time? What can I be proud of? What are the amazing, life-enhancing, spirit-enhancing things that I can do with this hopefully once-in-a-lifetime experience? What can I think about? What could I pray about? What could I talk to Christian friends about? What could I talk to God about? Psalm 40 is a wonderful psalm, and I recommend you all read it. And it starts, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned and heard my cry. I waited patiently for the Lord. When was the last time that you waited patiently for the Lord? Is this a good time to do that? To be patient? And on the other side of this verse is a God who is waiting very patiently for you. God isn't distracted with something else while you're waiting for Him. God is watching you, waiting patiently. So you could turn this verse around and it could say, God waited patiently for me, and in April 2020, I turned and heard His cry. We hear amazing stories all the time at the moment, don't we? Connie, the 106-year-old woman who survived COVID, Captain Tom Moore raising £20 million, I think, when I last looked. What's your heartwarming story? What's your lesson? God waited patiently for you, and you turned and listened to the beat of His heart, tuned in to His values. In practical terms, perhaps you phoned your cousin for the first time in 20 years. Perhaps you read the book of Psalms from beginning to end. Perhaps you got the chance to really see how your children like to learn. Perhaps you connected with your neighbours in a way that you haven't done before. You rested perhaps and recuperated. You saw the value of life, the value of the people that you love. Perhaps you saw the value of your calling, or perhaps you've thought about a different calling. God has not overlooked your situation at this time. God never overlooks anyone's situation. You are His precious child, and He wants to use this time specifically for you. It may be a blessing. It may be a very difficult time. But Psalm 40 goes on to say, Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. So finally, let's think again. What does God want to do with you at this time? And what do you want to do with God? God bless you as you think about that question.